Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Maybe put him on a bed. The hard floor is probably not the best.
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
Maybe open your eyes. That usually helps. Oh, sorry, I'm ruining a moment. I'm gonna shut up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Of course.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not gonna stop here.
I think the problem is I just don't care for Conrad. I'm sorry.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Grandpa! The thing is, I don't care for him. They didn't put this up good. It's supposed to be a super sad story part, but it's just okay, I guess. I wanna feel something. Come on, give me better characters. Is Frankfurt still there? He is probably, isn't he?
Next round, double the charge.
Yeah, it's like constantly people dying. It's nothing new. Like it's not an impact at this story moment. Athenian!
We are needed.
My boy is back! Well, Alphino said he tried everything he could.
That's the cerulean pipeline!
Athenian! Look, that's the character I'm looking forward to. Look at him. Look at the boy.
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
I'll try to shoot him. Good luck. What are they? Stormtrooper aim? Oh, he looks so badass.
My lance has slain far greater beasts.
Baby. I'm glad you're
You're
back.
welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon!
True. True. I'll give you that.
The savages
Yeah,
are
it's like
coming.
it feels like a complete plot device that Liz is now the leader of the freedom fighter duty guys. You know what I mean. It just it feels like they did it. Oh, cat. That's disrespectful. Even if you don't care about him, that's disrespectful. Don't just sit on his face. Like, it just felt like it's a plot device for the sake of being a plot device, not because like it should give you any sort of feelings that this happened. You know? I don't know. I just this year felt like it didn't matter if he dies here or if he dies because he's old. Like, in the end, Liz would needed to be like the leader of the resistance anyways. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. Show them mercy, and this was their response. To be fair, it wasn't those people's response. It was the Imperials. Fire and blood. This was their answer. Such crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. And God as my witness, there will be a reckoning. Babe, chill. Chill. Honey. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. You must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see the commander's camp's body, find my sister and return to Alagiri. Where's his sister? Where'd she go? The cannon is still there. They wanted to fire again with the cannon. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Oh, I know. But I can't get up there yet. Look, it's in the air and I can't fly here yet. I know that those are the lookout thingies. Tell me you found Alfino. Tell me... Wasn't he with... Oh, she wasn't up there. It was just Alfino and Liz. True. He's up the stairs. Don't worry, honey. Oh, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. Though, saying that, what will the resistance do if I come... Look, she doesn't care either! She doesn't care either! No, I don't... Did he? No, Athenian didn't. Athenian just attacked people. He didn't destroy the cannon, did he? I don't think so. Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. I think Athenian was just there to like cause some mischief so that I think Thancred can go away because he said, "Thank me later, boy." So I guess he was talking about Thancred because nobody else was there. I guess. Where am I going? Right here? Music is really good. Yeah, that's the best way to stand. It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I half expected you were about to slit my throat. What else was this? I should die back home in Elsaborg instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Yep, you should. Okay, I think I just have to like walk around and like heal everyone. Because we're the good guys. So we heal everyone. No matter if they're on the good or the bad side. Give me a morally grey main character. I dare you. Why do we care about them? They literally just tried to kill us. So, over there. Let me help you. How did you get up here? Isn't he one of the skulls? Thanks, friend. Bloody tourniquet came loose and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. Okay. Oh, there's one more. Do we see one more person? Yeah, exactly. Sure. That's what I would do as well with the person who literally just tried to kill me like 10 seconds ago because of like someone giving them the order. Oh, bless you, can't. Bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Nyx? I didn't recognize you at first. Feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lots of blood. I can't keep going. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, I'm gonna leave you here now. Bye. I'm just gonna teleport away. Bye bye. Thanks. We have given our commander camp's remains for safekeeping. Later, I have no idea when, rites must needs be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. Don't worry. Liz is a new commander anyway, so it's fine. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn for Specula and Praetorius. It is time we spoke with General Alden. Who was Alden? Names! Names! I'm terrible with them. Who was Alden? It's Ruban, not Alden. Is he called Alden? I'm confused. What's your full name, boy? These deaths weighed heavy on my soul. Commander Combs most of all. He was a wise leader, he was a patriot. But above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of many lost this day. I asked for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. He is called Alden. Okay. Do we ever? Funny. I know that Pippin is adopted. I do know that. I didn't know his full name. Did they ever tell us? We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when next you face enemy. It will carry us far, General. Of that I have no doubt. Or we take another step forward to Alamigo. However, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castrum Albani as cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but elected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon? Did Justinian actually destroy the cannon? Well, yeah, due to a malfunction. Did he? I thought he didn't. Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage. Or here therefore unknown resistance faction choose that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stop and logic dictated they continue. Then I will just have to go and see for myself if the... Are you stupid? Hi, Tails. Thank you! Are you mad? What happened? With your brain? Where is the brain cell? Who has it? Did it die with Conrad? Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nago. I do. But I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived at Volga's Reach Conrad first asked me to join the resistance. And then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the science. But even then, I knew deep down that it was an excuse. That I was still afraid of following my heart, because I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Frida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who has struggled with the same worries. Ooh. And as we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader his people needed him to be. Ooh. And now it's my turn to do this. Ooh. I'm trying to think. I can't think of someone. I'm not sure who. There is not a lot of us left, and of the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. Don't worry, Nago. I'll come back. I promise. Oh, she gave in quickly. Nago, please. Well, I acknowledge Commander Hawk's right to carry out a mission. I see no reason why she should do so alone. Lieutenant, would you go with her? Would have done it even if you hadn't asked. I suppose someone got to keep her out of harm's way. And that someone is apparently me again. I'm not getting paid enough for this. Then it's settled. We'll wait your return. Can I just let her die? Can someone else be the... Why is my cat on the table? This is the most cat thing ever. Let's go, Liz, I guess. Sorry to drag you into this. You're not sorry. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made. I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now, all I do is be myself. Anything else here? No. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the costume. New Krebs Hope. Sure. The ship stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it. Or that might just be an old wives' tale. Either way. There might be some golems guarding it. But it's worth the... Is this woman hearing what she's saying? Liz, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. I can't with this woman. Teresa's ship will have to scale the cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there, alright? Yay, for climbing gear. Where do we go? All the way there. Okay. That's the wrong one. Did I click something? No. Did I click something? I didn't. Confused. Very confused. Did I click somewhere? I don't know, man. Confusion! So we need to go all the way up here. Let's not do this. Ignore me. Ignore me. Did you ignore me? Okay, good. Did I click something then? Did I accidentally click here? I could swear something popped up. Whatever. Something pop up here? No. Very confused about everything. Is that a golem? Is that the golem we were talking about? Oh. It might not be. I'm gonna kill it. They're easy. Where's the climbing gear? Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you meant to... It was a golem! She just didn't care to appear! She would have let me die here. Looks like the old stories were true, huh? In a way. I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. I'm pretty sure that all of those things are probably already fixed by now. Yeah, that took a bit more out of me than I expected. And here she is. Something Hope. The ark that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the Sixth. Is this Moses? Is this... Wow. It's comforting to think that there have always been people who cared this much about their fellow man, who accomplished such a great feat that people couldn't help thinking they must be made up. But the proof's right here, isn't it? I don't just mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. I didn't exist before that, but sure. You did things for people when you didn't have to. Sometimes even when they didn't want you to. It can't have been easy, staying true to yourself. But we're all better for it, me included. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, or Ian, or my father. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me, and that shall have to be enough, huh? In a sense, that's a pretty big hint to that. Strange to think back on it. If it'd been standing in different places, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad. Maybe both of us. What kind of monster murders their own? Why are you all so shocked about this? Is that smoke from across from Albania? Wait, it's coming from the canyon. From the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. Estinian did destroy the cannon. I'm just too stupid to see that. This is our chance, Nyx, to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower friend of foe. Take cost from Albania and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire the justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's champing at a bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. We have to tell the others. This is the reason we came up here to look at the cannon? Easier down and up, huh? Though not necessarily safer. Anyway, no time to rest. We need to convince the others to strike now, before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. Did Liz ever meet a Estinian? That's a good question. I think she did not. There is no time to lose, Nyx. General Alden needs to know what we saw. I personally don't think she ever met him. Because we got Liz back after Athenian left, didn't we? Where did we go? Okay. You are returned. I only hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of Hope and spied smoke rising from Costrum Abania's main cannon. I think Marshal Turpin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Is the hotbed go? No. She technically is deaf. I don't think she is dead because we didn't find a corpse. Same with Gosetsu. Technically, they say they're dead. Then we must attack Costrum Abania at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could simply have kept firing. Be that as it may, we need not risk everyone to seize it. I say we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the costume and secure control of the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawareness. If on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target, and we will at least know the cannon is operative. Either way, it seems well worth the risk. How are we to infiltrate the costume? In anticipation of a day such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants throughout Garabania, including Radiata. Radiata is home to many who held menial positions at Costum Abania and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The resistance will handle this. You may have recruited these informants, but they'll be just a happy work with fellow Alamigans. And at the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. She was talking this whole time she was dead. I don't know, Mom. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Alysea and Nyx, I'm sure. Well then, if you are all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We will make ready to march on Costrum Abania. You and May Rollig watch over and keep you. Are we finally infiltrating? Are we finally going somewhere? My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It would seem my sister's forthright manner is rubbing off on me. I confess my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concern for Liz, nor less Alamigo. Costrum Abania is the largest Imperial facility in the Peak. You see, and so the likelihood that Creel is being held captive there is quite high. Dealing with the cannon remains our main objective, of course. If there is even a chance that Creel might be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. You're gonna save her, honey, don't worry.